Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Y'all, shit about to hit the fan. Y'all. When I tell y'all it's about to hit the fan, it is about to hit the fan. Do y'all remember back here when this Diddy stuff started and all these people start stepping down and this and that and that and this and getting out the way, moving out the country and all of this stuff? The word on the street, there's no difference than this TD Jakes right now. Stuff that's going on right now. Now, for those that don't know who TD Jakes is, Thomas Dexter. His name would be Dexter, huh, y'all? A serial would. Anyway, y'all. He is, a pastor. And he has this mega church, y'all. Now, I reported before that he stepped down. But, he came back, Came back out the blue and was back preaching again. But I guess he was just preparing his daughter and her hubby to take over. So now he has officially stepped down from his mega church, y'all, and passed the leadership on to them, his daughter and her new boo. Okay, y'all? And my thing is, he didn't want that money to stop. He had to pass the torch on to them so they could keep the ball rolling. Because he has so many lawsuits he's tangled in right now, y'all. It's ridiculous, y'all. Now, when we first heard about these two people coming out against him, saying that he was mingling and tingling with them and this and that and this, and telling him to be quiet about it and all of this stuff, that they can't mess with nobody else. Well, first it was one person, and then we found out the brother came forth too. So he's mingling and tingling with brothers. Okay, he keeps keeping it in the family. All right, y'all. Allegedly. Okay, y'all. Now, y'all. And y'all remember what he was telling, allegedly, this guy said that he told him he can't mess with nobody else because he didn't want to bring nothing back to his wife and all of that stuff. And everybody was in my comment section saying his wife no and blah, 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 blah. And a lot of these wives know. They don't care because they want to keep that money. This man is filthy rich off of this church. And it's a shame that all of these, accusations been thrown out there for years. And everybody at that church still kept coming to that church, passing their money to this man, pumping him up. And it's a shame that people put people on a pedestal that don't need to be there. Okay? Them wolves in sheep's clothing. It's a lot of them, y'all. It's a lot of people. It ain't just the churches. There's a lot of religions that do this. There are members there or preachers and pastors and stuff like that out here doing God knows what. Okay? And they think that just because they fooling, their congregations and stuff like that, that God ain't going to deal with them. But he is. He going to deal with the Bible said that God going to clean his own house out first. And what you think he was talking about if he wasn't talking about these congregations and these churches, y'all? He gonna start there first because they're the biggest hypocrites out here that's out here using people to get rich, okay? They're supposed to be teaching not to be greedy. They're supposed to be teaching the flock, but they're using the flock, okay, y'all? And this is what's been going on for a long time. So, the word on the street is, and I don't know, because I don't be around these people. Never would I ever. Okay, y'all? But word on the street is he's stepping down officially now. Because it's getting so close to Diddy's trial. And his name just might pop up. Okay, y'all? Her word on the street. Now, do y'all remember when those two guys came out against him and he sued them back? Well, word on the street now, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Y'all. 11 people that is suing him and he's suing them back. Okay, y'all? Just so that they can't get no money out of him. This is why he calling himself passing the torch, because Shitka is about to hit the fan. I keep telling y'all, when this Diddy trial starts, there's so many people that is going to be outed. This is why people getting out the way. Okay, did y'all see all them big time people? See, Diddy is used to being around money people that's very popular in whatever category. He hung out with the most popular rappers. He hung out with the most popular actors. He hung out with the most popular pastors. Okay, y'all? And the list goes on and on and on and on. Okay, y'all? There are so many people that's name is about to pop up in this Diddy mess that is not going to make no sense. They ain't got 50 witnesses for nothing, y'all. Okay? They don't. And this man in the congregation, when I did that video, oh my goodness, people was coming in my congregation. He should sue you. You shouldn't be talking about him like that. No, y'all just dummies. Y'all are stupid. Where's the brains, y'all? Where's the brains? This is the biggest part of what I say about our people. They so vulnerable. They so gullible that stuff is happening right under their nose and they're not paying no attention to this mess. They're not paying no attention to the fact that they're being used. Okay? Did y'all hear about that pastor that locked the doors and told them to give up so much money before they can get up out of there? Who does this? How in the world do you let a pastor lock the doors on you and tell you you're going to have to give up some money to him? Y'all, these pastors is tripping. Okay, y'all? And now, get this, y'all. The majority of the people that's coming forth that he's suing and they suing him, y'all, they're members of the church. They're members of the church and have been members of the church for years. Not just started. This is years that this been built up. Okay? This many people don't come forth on you. This many people don't start coming at you to take you down for nothing. When I tell y'all this is the year of exposure, y'all, it's going down right now. It is going down with these celebrities and these pastors and all of this mess is coming to the forefront. Everything is coming to a head right now, y'all. And do y'all remember how a lot of people stopped coming to that church and then they started coming back and then he stood and word on the street is, y'all remember right before he had that, heart attack / stroke, whatever that he had, word on the street is he was stressed out. Well, a lot of people think he was faking, but I'm just going to put it out there like this. Some people saying that he was stressed out because these lawsuits. Okay? He couldn't handle this many people coming at him at one time. It's the same thing that's going on with Diddy. Well, all these people start coming forth one by one by one by one. It's the same thing that's going on with TD Jakes right now, y'all. And, it's sad to see our people still supporting this man. Out of all of this makes no sense to me. And the biggest people, I'm going to just put it out there. If don't nobody else want to say it, I will. The biggest people that's out there mingling and tingling and the serial, what you want to call it? The mingle tinglers with people against their will and that they shouldn't be doing because the age and all of this other stuff. The biggest ones are these pastors. Look at all of these people that they had to pay out. The what they call it, archdiocese or whatever they call it. These, the Pope peoples and all of these others. Look at all of these lawsuits they settled out of court, y'all. Because they were out here doing this type of stuff. And it's a shame. It's just like these, these celebrities. They got fans that look over the stuff that they're doing. It's the same thing with these pastors. Some people is just old and they're in their ways and they set in their ways and they feel like I've been going to this church for 20, 30 years and I'm not going to stop going just because of these rumors. But they don't understand that half of the time these rumors be true. The majority of the time these rumors be the truth. And some people they don't get it. They don't get it. And now he's setting up his daughter and her husband so they could keep that money in the family. Keep it going. We can't stop this money train. So y'all gonna have to take the wheel because they're coming at me right now. Okay? And y'all get this. Word on the street, the paperwork, the lawsuits, out of the 11 people, there are half of the people that's on that lawsuit are Jane Does and stuff. They're not even listing who they are. So now I'm wondering, is this tied into the Diddy stuff? Because some of these Jane Does, they don't want this stuff to come out. Okay? And if y'all think for 1 minute that these two got together, okay? These mingle tinglers, rumper racers, okay, y'all? If y'all think for 1 minute that they wasn't sharing, that Diddy probably wasn't supplying him with some of this traffic to the king that was going on, think again. I do believe that those Jane Does and John Does that's in T.D. Jakes' paperwork, okay, out of 11 people, y'all, 10 or 11 people that then came against him and he then went back and countersued on them, y'all, half of them, they not releasing their names. Get this, go figure. And the ones that they are releasing, they are either pastors now or members of the church too, or they got some type of position in the churches and all that stuff as well. The other ones that they are releasing, these are church members. The other ones that they're not releasing, I guarantee you that one of them James and John Does is connected to Diddy. I would bet money on it that they are. But we gonna see, y'all. We are going to see. This is disgusting, y'all. This is abomination to this church and everything else. And some people just gotta, see things for what they are. If some people ain't right, they ain't right. And you have to get back away from that. There's so many fake people that's running around here with a Bible in their hand. And they the dirtiest mother effers out here. And they're out here doing all kind of stuff to people. And they don't care about other people's feelings. They don't. And before they apologize, take the blame, be held accountable for the things that they do to other people, they'll turn the finger at you and they will say, oh, this person, she crazy. He crazy. He this, he that. But they never take accountability for the way they do other people and the things that they do. And it's so many people that's running around here with Bibles that does it, y'all. And it's a shame that things like this continue to happen over and over and over again. And what's really the shame is the people that follow them and stay loyal to these people. No matter what comes out about them, they stay loyal to this mess. Okay? Just to pay them to teach them, to talk to them every Sunday. Okay? You paying these people to be a hypocrite to you. And it's crazy, y'all. It's just like some of these bloggers. I be telling y'all. Some of these bloggers that play all kind of scams on their own people that's supporting them. They play scams all over the place on them. And these people are paying them to run scams on them. It's no different than these churches. It's no different than these rappers. It's no different than Beyonce that's out here draining every one of her fans' pockets with these concerts. Draining them dry, y'all. With these high-priced products that they selling. You don't care about the people if you're doing this. That your stuff costs 20 times more than the next person. And you ain't doing nothing no different than other artists that's out here. So why is it so important for you to somebody to spend this much money on you and your products? It's sad that our people so gullible. I wish they would all just go to sleep and just wake up the next morning and all of them have some sense. This is what I wish. And they'd be like, oh my God, why did I pay for this? Why did I pay this much money for this? You know what I'm saying, y'all? Why did I support this man when the signs was all over the place that he was out here doing these type of things? You just wish to show you could just take some of your people and shake them and say, please wake up. Because there's so many of them that's so sleepy that doesn't make sense. But yes, y'all, this is what's going on right now. He has officially stepped down, and he stepped down right before the Diddy trial starts. So this tells you something right there. It was more than him just hanging out at Diddy's house. It was more than Diddy just hanging out at his house. It's a possibility that Mr. T.D. Jakes could be on some of them tapes. It's a possibility that T.D. Jakes' name is going to come up in this mess that Diddy is tied in as well. Because why in the world is there so many Jane Does and John Does that you're not even releasing their information? Is it because you can't? Is it because the same reason that they're not allowed to release it in Diddy's case as well? 11, y'all. They try to make it seem like it was just one or two. But it is up to 11 bodies, y'all, that is saying that this man was doing some things to them that he was not supposed to do. And it's just as many, it's just, if not more, they're men. There are more men than there are women that's coming forth on this guy. This is so sad. It doesn't make sense. This man is married. Okay. Not only do he have an obligation to his wife, but he has an obligation to be a pastor to his church members, to set an example for them. But this is not what Mr. T.D. Jakes is doing. Mr. T.D. Jakes thinks he's slick. And at the same time, he's making sure that that money stay in the family, y'all. And if y'all think for 1 minute that his daughter and all of them is going to be any different, because you think for 1 minute she don't know what her daddy was into and what he was about. You think they don't know? This is about greed. This is about keeping that money in the family and keeping on going. And from time to time, he probably going to make his little pop-up appearances when he can. If you know, if he willing to show his face after all this stuff go down. But y'all, stay tuned. That's all I can tell you. Stay tuned. Mr. T.D. Jakes ain't stepping down officially for nothing right before Diddy's case. And I'm telling y'all, it's so many more that you're probably going to hear some more people finna step down and some more celebrities that have moved out the country. It's so many of them. It was so many producers, executives, all kind of stuff that was dropping these good jobs and bouncing when this whole stuff came out. And it's a reason for that, because they're on some of them Diddy tapes and they know it, y'all. They know it. So stay tuned, y'all. That's all I can tell y'all. Stay tuned. Mr. T.D. Jakes, you can run, but you can't hide from God. He knows everything that you're into. He knows everything that you have been doing. And it doesn't matter that your members are brainwashed. It doesn't matter, because you can't hide from God, just like everybody else is running around here with y'all Bibles and you know who you are. You can't hide from God. He see everything. Okay, y'all. Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.